Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you. Wherever you happen to be right now, this is episode number 4 of the Results Matter podcast. I'm Mike Voorhees, and I help business leaders, entrepreneurs, and sales professionals become measurably more successful. Today, we're going to continue with the final part of our 3-part series on customer experience and how, in a world where awful customer service seems to have become the normal, it might just be easier than ever to differentiate yourself. A quick ask before we jump in. If you haven't already, please subscribe, share, and give the podcast a great rating and review wherever you like to listen. It'll really help us get this content to more people who could really benefit from it. Here we go. Awful customer service has become so awful, so regular, so expected, it seems to have become the new normal. And while you and I might not be able to fix this problem plaguing the business world, we can use this sad reality to our benefit. Businesses that do customer service right can create an unfair advantage for themselves. Because customer service has gotten so awful, sadly, the bar to achieve what's perceived as good service is pretty low. For your customers or clients to realize your level of service as noticeably better than what they're used to, what they might be getting elsewhere, or for it to really stand out and be seen as excellent, you don't need to do something radical, expensive, or difficult. You just need to care. You have to have respect for your customers. You have to recognize and come to terms with the fact that while customers may not always be right, they're always the customer, and the customer has the money, and the customer should be respected and made to feel appreciated. So where to start? Here's a few simple and basic ideas to get you going. And these are so basic, they'll work as good customer experience foundation no matter what industry you're in. Return calls and emails the same day whenever possible, and it's almost always possible, but no later than within 24 hours. If someone took the time to reach out to you, give them the respect to respond promptly. If you're going to have a Contact Us feature on your website, you have to have a system in place to actually respond to those messages within 24 hours. If you can't do that, just delete the feature altogether. It's better to not offer that communication method than to disrespect people by not responding promptly. Have a human being answer the phone. Yes, I know voicemail is cheaper and more convenient at times, and I realize a lot of businesses, large and small, use automated phone systems. Because a lot of people disrespect their customers doesn't make it right. If you want to stand out as a company who cares enough to provide an excellent customer experience, then give your customers a real live person to talk to without having to jump through hoops. If you're going to use an automated phone system, maybe because maybe you have a high volume of calls or limited resources, and I still don't recommend it, but if you're going to, then make it quick and easy to navigate and use it to get the caller to the right person, not to stage them on hold forever. Nothing says I don't respect you or appreciate you like making your customers sit on hold or fight to navigate a stupid phone system. People want to do business with people, not with automated phone systems. Be happy to help your customers. Teach your people that if they're having a bad day, then fake it if they have to. Customers don't want to feel like a burden when they're giving you money, and customers don't want to do business with grouchy, miserable acting people. Cheer up, smile. Be friendly and grateful and appreciative. Customers don't want to hear you complain either. You and your employees' problems and challenges are not the customer's problem, and they don't want to hear about it. Do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. Common sense, right? Well, it's not always common practice, so commit to keeping your word, and if you have employees working under you, then require the same of them. Be easy to do business with. This starts with not asking your customers to do your work. This was the topic of our last episode and where so many businesses get it wrong. No good customer experience story includes the customer having to work hard, spend a lot of time, and jump through hoops to spend their money with an organization. Don't tell the customer to call someone else or a different department within your organization. It's not the customer's problem or concern. What hard work has to go on behind the scenes in order for you to make their life easier? Your invoices should be easy to understand. It should be easy for customers to pay their bill. It should be easy for customers to get a hold of someone. If you want to build a reputation for great customer experiences, then be easy to do business with. Own it and don't make excuses. When things go wrong, and they will, don't make excuses. Don't point fingers. Don't pass the blame. Own it. Apologize and fix the problem as quickly as possible, with as little inconvenience as possible to the customer. In terms of customer service reputation, companies often become known for how they make it right when there's a problem. Now, I'm not suggesting screwing up, but sometimes a company ends up with higher regard by owning a mistake and making it right than if nothing ever went wrong in the first place. It's a matter of actually caring about your customers and having respect for them, enough to take it serious and act with a certain sense of urgency when there's a mistake made. So there you go, a half dozen simple ideas that can be implemented in just about any business to lay the foundation so you can start becoming known for providing excellent customer experiences. Return calls and emails quickly. Have a live human being answer the phone. Be happy to help your customers. Do what you say you're going to do when you said you were going to do it. Be easy to do business with. And finally, when you do screw something up or make a mistake, and you will, own it. Don't make excuses. Instead, make it right. Thank you so much for listening today to the Results Matter podcast. If you enjoy or find this content useful, please subscribe, give a 5-star rating and a great review, and share the podcast with others. It'll really help us get this material to more people who could really benefit from it. Remember, in a world where awful customer service seems to have become the normal, it might just be easier than ever to differentiate yourself by providing an excellent customer experience. The Results Matter podcast is a production of Voorhees Business Solutions. If you'd like to learn more about additional services, products, and solutions designed to give your business an unfair advantage, you'll find a link to voorheesbusiness.com in the show notes. Be sure to sign up for free business coaching delivered right to your inbox. Thank you so much for listening today to the Results Matter podcast. Bye.